Hello everybody, so today we are on slurry. You can see behind me I've got the dribble bar on. We're just rolling out a pipe. So today we are pumping onto our rented ground. So if you've seen before, we cross over the next door arable fields. That was oilseed rape this year, which has been harvested by now. So we've come across the stubble with, what have we laid out? We've laid out 1,200 metres already. We've got 2 pipes left, and that will then be our full 1,600 metres that we have got. And that's the whole system running today. So what we're spreading on is 3 fields that have been grazed all summer by our in-calf heifers. A lot of them went home last week because we've just about to start calving. We've had the first calf yesterday. So a big bunch went home. There are still a few here now. They're a little bit later, farther off calving. So they're still grazing this. And they have access to several other fields down behind as well. But the long-term plan for this is slurry it today and top it off, spray it, plough it and reseed it. So that's the next few weeks' work to get there's 3 fields in a row. So that's the upcoming little scheme of things we're doing. So we're just reversing, laying the pipe out, heading towards a gap in the hedge that I used to be able to reverse through when we had the splash plate. The dribble bar is now wider. It sticks out wider than the tractor by probably a foot each side. So there's no way I can back through there anymore. So what I've got to do is lay off the pipe. It's too much to pull through by hand, so I'm going to have to lay out a load of pipe, go round a long way round, and then connect back up to the reeler, pull it in and go on again. It's just a little bit, it's making hard work, but it's only once, it's only 10 minutes work, so not the end of the world. So just laying off the last little bit of pipe, and then I can pull the end through the hedge. Oh, there we are, we've tangled up again. That's the problem with laying it out when you've not got any tension on it. It sometimes tangles up. But what I can do is lay it out, just pull the end through the hedge, connect up, and roll all this slack back on. Will he drop out? I don't think he's going to drop. There he goes, he's going. There he goes. Right. What to do? Go round, go to the other side of the hedge and pick it up again. Okay, so here we are just coming up to the other side of the hole now. So this is where I used to squeeze through with the splash plate, but not anymore. So we'll just stick the reeler through. You can see the heifers are coming to help, and it's starting to rain. Just pull in. Oh, hello, don't upset there first. Let me catches. And I have to move that clamp arm as he's going to bend. Right, so we just put all this slack in, and then pay it out again. I just didn't fancy dragging all this through by hand, so this is the easiest way of doing it. And when it moves, it's going to frighten those efforts at the back there. There we go. And that's it. Right, pay it out again. Whee, that's a bit too fast. Right, so we're now going to come across this field, head for another gap in the hedge, and there will be a bit of heaving of pipe because this is not going to make it across. We'll see where we end up. Ooh, that's not very far at all. Come on, get out. Come on, get out. Oh, there he goes. I thought you weren't going to have it. Right, next field. That's a long way to drag a pipe. Never mind, got to be done. Oh, a bit more pipe needed. More than halfway there, but run a bit more off. Right, let's go and see if we've got enough to connect up now. I think we probably have. Let's just hope we don't get attacked by the heifers. Come and being nosy. This is about the only downside of this system when you're on your own. It's pulling the pipes around. But it's much faster once we get pumping. It's so much quicker than a tanker. Ooh, that's heavy. Oh, so close. Not quite, a bit more. Oh, made it. Right, there we go, that wasn't so bad. Could have been worse. Right, let's lay out the rest of this final pipe, get coupled up and get spread in. Well, get out the pump, see if the pump's ready. Might not quite be there yet, so just pull that kink out, because that's going to hold up flow. Oh, and it's going to rain again. Let's go quick before it rains. I don't want to get rained on again. Okay, so here we are. We've laid the pipe out up the hedge, and what I'm going to do is connect it up and then start our spreading down the hedge. We didn't quite get to the top, but you know, we got as much pipe as we got. I can see over there was a ragwort, and here another one. So we're going to pull them out and dispose of those. We don't want those in the field. So let's get connected up, get hold of the pump, see if they're ready to go yet, and make a start. Just one thing I forgot to say, if you remember the first time I used this, these pipes, when it was folded, it was hanging up on this pin. So we've turned it round, got a nice flush edge there, got the sticky out bit on the tractor side where it doesn't hurt, and so far so good. The pipes just slide over it. So we will see as we go through the day, as we fold and unfold between fields, whether my fix actually works. So going well so far. So we are now trundling up and down on the end of our pipe. So what we're spreading is basically just parlour washings, dirty water, because we emptied the store after first cut. You saw that video. It's now full up again, just pretty much with water. It's coming out nice and thin, which is what we need to get this distance, to pump it 1 mile. It's got to be pretty watery to do it. So like I said earlier on, we need to top this off and spray it yet. The reason we're spreading it first is we got to get on. It's raining today, well, it's drizzling a little bit, so we can't spray it yet because it's wet. Also, we want to get this spread this week, because next week it's looking a little bit better weather-wise, and we could well end up getting mixed up with wheat straw. We've got some straw to bale, or we may bale it, we may get a square bale, we don't know yet. So we need to have clear days to get that straw sorted. So we're getting this spread now while we got the chance. The benefit of this dribble bar is we can spread into longer grass, and it's not going to affect it being sprayed, and we can still top it because the grass is still standing. If we were splash plating it, it would just flatten the whole lot and make things difficult. But because, you know, we're dribbling the so it's just dribbling and dropping down to the soil. It's not flattening it, and it won't affect topping it or spraying it as soon as we get the weather to be doing those. You know, obviously it's got to be sprayed first. Leave it several days for the spray to take effect, and then we can come in and top it off, dung spread it, and get on ploughing and all that stuff. So hopefully we can get the drone up in a minute. It's windy and it's rainy, but we're not going to finish today, so we'll be back at it tomorrow. So hopefully we can do a bit of droning tomorrow, so we'll see how we go. Right, so we are back now on day 2. Had to pack up a little bit early yesterday because we had a leak on one of the O-rings on the seal that clamps onto the pump. The outlet pipe, it was leaking. We didn't have a spare 5-inch O-ring, so we had to go and get one. So we've now got 2 spare O-rings, 2 spare 5-inch, and we've got a couple of 4-inch spares, so we're all ready to go. So what we've got to do first job today is take off that last pipe we put out, pull it back through the hedge and roll it out again into this bigger field. So we're just going up to find the joint. We'll take it apart, break the joint, and then pull the pipe in, run out again, and start pumping. Right, we'll go next door, we'll go to the next field, find the end, pull it in, run it out down to there, and then we can do the whole field. Right, so there we are, all rolled out. Fold down. Get our height. Right, we will go and collect up, get over the pump and start. Right, so that is the second field done. I broke the joints. We're going to roll 2 pipes up and then roll them out again in the 3rd field to spread in, or the 1st field we started rolling out in. So we'll roll 2 up, roll it back out and get going again. I have got the drone with me. I was hoping to use it today because it's sunny, but I think it's just too windy. It does get taken by the wind and I wouldn't like to lose it, have it took away in a strong gust. So if it calms down I might, but it's not looking likely. It's been windy for 2 days now. Oh, but it lost me end. There he is. Yeah, so there might not be any drone footage, which is a shame. But we'll see what we can do. Right. Bottom gear and start pulling it in. So this is quite a good view of why it needs topping and reseeding. They've grazed the best out of it. What's gone to seed, they've left it, they won't eat that. And there's a few docks in this field. And in kind of the bottom section, or bottom 3rd, there's a lot of dandelions. So it all needs spraying, killing off. And then we'll start again, and hopefully for next spring, I mean, it'll come on nicely and there will be more grass than normal for next year, for the first cut next spring. There should hopefully be, across these 3, nice healthy crop. I'll be careful at the end, otherwise it will come over. The weight, the heaviness of the end, the weight on the end, will flick it over. And I suspect it would land on the bonnet. I've never had it, I don't want to have it. But I can see what would happen if you weren't careful. Right, so we've just got going into the final field now. Just got the pipe laid down the hedge. It's kind of a bit of a banana shaped field, this one, so I've laid the pipe all down the longest hedge. And we're just on the first pass now. Right, so there we are, we have got to the other side of the field, the final bit of the 3rd field. So we can see all our nice lines of slurry. So next job out here, obviously we've got to roll up, pack everything away, but you don't need to see that, that gets a bit boring. So next job out here will be spraying, and then topping, and then dung spreading, and everything else to follow. So subscribe, because you can watch all that. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.